When I was about 9 or 10 years old, lived in a rural area, we heard sirens coming down the road. As a young boy, you want to find out what's happening with that. And the fire trucks, I mean, when you're 9 or 10, you're not that big. These great big trucks came driving by with lights and sirens, guys hanging off the back. And there was a house fire about a half-mile away from our home. Being curious young kids, my brothers and I all went down. We saw the excitement, a lot of yelling, men working together, the family distraught, people were trying to take care of them. And these firefighters, bigger than life, ran into this house. They gallant effort to put it out, but they all came out, and the house was lost. But to be a 9 or 10-year-old young man and to see someone go into danger like they did, and they didn't cower down a bit. They became heroes of mine, and it was something I always strive to be, is to become a man like they were.
One of the biggest accomplishments that I've enjoyed and privileged to be a part of was our junior program. We had one back in the early 80s when this department was first joined, but it kind of fell by the wayside as the years went by. Back in middle 2000, I believe it was 2006, 2007 time frame, we were able to institute our junior program again. Started out with 10 young people. I believe we had 9 young men and a young lady. Watching these young people learn and that light bulb turn on when they got it, and then to see them go and learn more and get more education and grow as firemen, that is an accomplishment that will stay with me for the rest of my life. At this point right now, out of the 9 young men and the 1 young lady that we had, 8 of those young men are full-time professional firefighters at other districts. To the point now, the chief and I get calls from other paid departments asking if we have any of our young guys that are looking for jobs.
It's a commitment to self and a commitment to others. Our sign says we serve because we care. We care for our neighbors, we care for our friends. We're a small enough service here in Inman community that we basically know about everybody's house we go to. The other saying I like to use is this: neighbors and friends helping friends and neighbors. If you have an emergency, don't you feel better when a friend shows up? And that's what I would hope a young man or a young woman that walks in our door and says, I'd love to become a firefighter. How do I do this? If they have that type of commitment, that they're willing and service-oriented towards their neighbors already, makes my job a lot easier. It's important for them to have education, to work towards their education. If they are not out of high school yet, we can still help them and do things here. They cannot be active firefighters, but I can train some people that way. As soon as they become 18 years old, we can put them on as a full member. We can start sending them to state schools, the state academy, and that field of study. There's 27 different areas of study they'll learn as a firefighter, starting with the history of the fire service, going all the way through flammable materials and hazardous materials. Inman community encompasses 25 square miles in the upstate. We operate out of 2 stations. We have 24-hour service providing fire and rescue service. We are DHIC certified, meaning we provide an EMT on duty 24 hours a day that responds to all of our emergency medical calls. We average about 12 to 1,300 calls a year, predominantly EMS response, but we do have the fires too. I have 12 people that are full-time and part-time, and then I have part-time staff that assist. I also have a lot of volunteers, and that's probably the most important thing that we have is our volunteer staff. They are lieutenants, they're firefighters, they're EMTs. They work out of the headquarters station, which is at 150 Windmill Hill Road here in Inman, South Carolina, or our number 2 station at 1081 Lyman Road. Lyman Road is also considered Highway 292. Both stations have people in them. We are looking to expand and make 24-hour help at our number 2 station, but today my headquarters station is the only 24-hour station. Firefighter shifts, 24 hours on duty, 48 hours off duty. If you're part-time, you'll probably work a 12-hour shift day or a 12-hour shift at night. Our phone number is 864-472-3944. Website is inmanfire.com. Hey, and don't forget, we're on Facebook, Inman Community Volunteer Fire Department on Facebook.
Hey you guys, you want pizza rolls for lunch?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah? Alright. Hey guys, don't run in the house, okay? You're gonna get hurt.
I hurt my elbow.
Oh, you did? Are you alright? Do you think a bandage will make it feel better? Alright, I'm gonna go grab one, okay?
Okay.
Alright, where's it hurt at?
Right here. Now that you're hurt, you can't catch me. Yes, I can.
No, 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 no. Come on, you guys, stop running.
Haha, got you.
Oh, yikes. You guys are fast. Hey, do you guys smell something?
What's the smell?
Come on, guys, come on, get in the room, get in the room.